By the time this happened, my husband and I had already lived together for 11 years. And it wasn't a bad life. First we built a house near my father, then the kids came. We have 3 children. Anya, she is 10, Arisha is 7, and little Artemka was 2 recently. I go about my business at home, my husband goes to work, and everything is fine. We always envied our neighbors. We lived in peace with our parents, and with my husband's brother Igor always got along too. And how not to get along? My brother is 2 years older than him, his name is Misha. Misha was the one who raised my Igor. My parents worked a lot then, and Misha took Igor to kindergarten, sent him to school, and did homework with him. In general, Misha was an unquestionable authority for my husband. And why would I quarrel with my brothers? And there was no reason to. Misha's wife, Sveta, a very nice quiet woman. With her and we could talk about knitting and about all sorts of flowers. In the village is not all about flowers, they would have to do beds to weed. And we with Sveta and ordered together and exchanged and even went to the city in a flower show, buy all sorts of stems. But the yard we have, a solid bed both at me and Sveta. She is a good woman but she has a grief. She could not give birth to children. She had something in her female line, a disease of some kind. Of course I calmed her down as much as I could. I always told her, "Don't get upset, look what's happening on TV. Men without women are having children. Stars who should be babysitting their great-grandchildren are becoming parents themselves. And you're young and strong, so what if you have a little illness? Fie. Do you know how medicine is going uphill these days? In less than a year they will cure you. Or an operation or something else will be invented." Svetka wanted to believe so much that her eyes even lit up. But time passed and no medicine could help her and Mishka. That day we baptized Artemka. We should have done it sooner, but we had to wait until he was 2. But that's okay. Better late. As the godfather, of course, my Igor Mishka invited him. And he was glad. He really loved the little ones. He came to us until he said hello to all the children. Until he carries them in his arms. He will not come to my husband. Never once did he come to the kids without a present. And our kids were dancing around him. So we went to baptize Artem. Everything went as it should in church. Then we all gathered and went to our house. We needed to celebrate. When we arrived, I set the table. I had cooked since the evening. The table was full. Everyone sat down, drank, and got to talking. The men were talking about their stuff. Svetka and I were sorting out some kind of pattern. Igor and Mishka's parents are sitting there, our friends, and the kids are climbing into Mishka's arms. "Artem! Where did you get into again?" I kept shooing him away, but Mishka only waved him off. "Come on, I'm no stranger. We were up late." I went to put the kids to bed, and Svetka stayed at the table to look after them. I heard my parents had already gone home and my friends had said goodbye. Well, I think that's good. I thought it would be a good idea to put the kids to bed, and then we'd sit down with Sveta and Mishka and play cards. We liked to play a couple of games, boys against girls. I rocked Artemka, and then I saw Mishka and Igor coming into the room. "I'll rock Artemka, Tanya," said Igor. "Mishka has something to tell you." "Oh, I know what he wants to say." I grinned. "He'll probably ask you to go fishing." "Misha, don't ask, I won't let him go. The ice is thin now. Last year Ivchenko went underwater and nobody has found him yet." "I don't mean it." Misha brushed me off and suddenly burst out, "Give me a child, eh?" I even became numb with surprise, and most importantly, I look. Igor hears it, but and so it should, does not react. And Mishka, he just burst out, "Tanya, you see, me and Svetka cannot do it. Every time I come to you, my heart bleeds. It'll be too late in a year or 2. I can't leave Sveta. She can't give birth to me. I'm sitting over there. You always have fun, children's laughter and babbling. But here, it's like being walled up alive in a coffin. Misha, can take from the orphanage." I did not know what to answer. "You can. Only one of my employees took one. They don't get out of hospitals." At first the child seemed to be healthy, and then, as these plagues began, after all, when I imagine that my baby will be writhing in pain, and I cannot do anything to help, and you have all the kids are healthy, and I'm healthy. He will be well with us. Misha, are you out of your mind? How am I going to carry a baby under my heart for 9 months and then give it to you, is that it? Find a surrogate mother, it's easy to do nowadays. Of course it's not easy, snorted Mishka. But do you know how much they ask? You won't get away with just 1 million. And here, as soon as you give birth, we'll leave so as not to bother you. I'll also give up my father's inheritance. Let him sign everything over to Igorek. To the child, eh? Oh, wait. There's something in my throat. I'm going for a drink. I jumped out and went straight to Svetka. Did you hear what our men came up with? I asked her. That's really out of their minds. Why survive? Svetka sighed sadly. There is no other way. He'll leave me if there's no baby. You'll have a child here for sure, but you won't want Mishka and the other one. I'll stay alone at my old age like a finger. Who needs me as an invalid? Well, we were talking for a long time, and my husband fully supported my brother. He always supports him, even here. But I can't find room for myself. Now everything depends on me. I have to give an answer, and I can't make up my mind. And I can't shake it off. It's a serious matter. Maybe someone could give me some advice? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you like it. Also put a bell so you don't miss new videos. See you soon.